Hello everyone, I am BowserJrXD. Welcome to the Marine Corps 250 at Martinsville Speedway, race 7 of 33 for the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2025. The first short track of the year, again. So, let's see who can break out here. It's also the second Dash for Cash race. Allgaier, Creed, Mayer, Hill, all ready to race for $100,000. Two rookies starting on the front, one who's won, one who's not. Can Carson Kvapil finally break through to score his first Xfinity Series victory? All right, I'm just waiting for everything to start. All right. I thought maybe I missed the CW opening music again, but
Short track Saturday as the Xfinity Series takes on Martinsville Speedway, better known as the Paperclip, with a pair of rookies on the front row. Connor Zilic put down the fast lap yesterday, winning the pole. He's trying to defy the odds, though, because the pole sitter has failed to win in the last 24 Martinsville races.
Martinsville. Okay.
Lindley told me he feels like they've got a good handling car that can drive through the rubber that was laid down, Dylan.
And Kim, quiet confidence is how crew chief Andrew Overstreet described his driver Carson Kvapil this weekend. It sounds dangerous for a kid who entertained all of us at preseason media day with his quick wit and humor, but he has reason to feel that way. This is the first time he's coming back to a track he's raced the Xfinity car at previously. That confidence is shown each time he's been on the track this weekend. Second place ties his career best start in that first win. Carla feels as close as ever. Let's keep the engines fired here at Martinsville. Ready to go with the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Everybody chasing the paperclip and a grandfather clock.
Martinsville Speedway, here to say the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Director of Operations for the United States Marine Corps, Major General Jason L. Morris.
On behalf of Marines everywhere, drivers, start your engines!
Here we go. 38 drivers ready to hit the track. 40 cars attempted to qualify, so 2 did not make the field. Those being the number 66 of Tyler Tomasi for MBN Motorsports and the number 74 of Dawson Cram for Mike Harmon Racing. Starting 38th, driving the... Never mind. Starting 38th, driving the number 27 Celsius Chevrolet for Jordan Anderson Racing. 32 years old from Halifax, Virginia, Jeb Burton. Starting 37th, driving the number 07 Costa Oil Chevrolet for SS Greenlight Racing. 25 years old from Jamestown, North Carolina, Carson Ware. Starting 36th, driving the number 35 CB Fabricating Chevrolet for Joey Gase Motorsports with Sean Austin. 43 years old from Anderson, Indiana, Greg Van Alst. Starting 35th, driving the number 28, LightingSouthwest.com Ford for RSS Racing. 23 years old from Tucker, Georgia, Kyle Sieg. Starting 35th, 34th, driving the number 14, Military 250 Chevrolet for SS Greenlight Racing. 32 years old from Ligonier, Pennsylvania, Garrett Smithley. Starting 33rd, driving the number 24, Cyforv Toyota for Sam Hunt Racing. 35 years old from Plantation, Florida, Patrick Staropoli. Starting 32nd, driving the number 45, KSDT CPA Chevrolet for Alpha Prime Racing. 28 years old from Hollywood, Florida, Brad Perez. Starting 31st, driving the number 53, Flitz Polish Chevrolet for Joey Gase Motorsports with Sean Austin. 20 years old from Palm Beach Garden, Florida, Mason Maggio. Starting 30th, driving the number 5, First National Bank Corporation Chevrolet for Our Motorsports. 30 years old from Wexford, Pennsylvania, Chris Wright. Starting 29th, driving the number 44, Prime Bites Mini Muffin Chevrolet for Alpha Prime Racing. 33 years old from the Woodlands, Texas, Brennan Poole. Starting 28th, driving the number 99, Recycled Materials Association Chevrolet for Viking Motorsports. 33 years old from Grass Valley, California, Matt DiBenedetto. Starting 27th, driving the number 4, Prime Bites Protein Brownie Chevrolet for Alpha Prime Racing. 21 years old from Rhinelander, Wisconsin, Parker Retzloff. Starting 26th, driving the number 11, Alloy Employer Services Chevrolet for Colleague Racing. 31 years old from Port Charlotte, Florida, Josh Williams. Starting 25th, driving the number 70, Bayshore Mortgage Chevrolet for Cope Family Racing. 19 years old from Colts Neck, New Jersey, Thomas Annunziata. Starting 24th, driving the number 71, Sweetwater Construction Chevrolet for DGM Racing with Jesse Awuji Motorsports. 35 years old from Ashburn, Virginia, Ryan Ellis. Starting 23rd, driving the number 51, Kevin Whitaker Chevrolet for Jeremy Clements Racing. 40 years old from Spartanburg, South Carolina, Jeremy Clements. Starting 22nd, driving the number 31, FVP Verified Proven Chevrolet for Jordan Anderson Racing. 25 years old from Bakersfield, California, Blaine Perkins. Starting 21st, driving the number 91, Treetop Chevrolet for DGM Racing with Jesse Awuji Motorsports. 30 years old from Charlotte, North Carolina, Myatt Snyder. Starting 20th. Oh, come on! Why are we using the remote booth again? Also, where's Jamie McMurray?
It's a theme when you come to the paper. It absolutely is, because when you take these big, heavy NASCAR stock cars, you condense into a file paper clip.
Oh, God. Starting 20th, driving the number 48, Big Machine Vodka Spiked Cooler Chevrolet for Big Machine Racing. 23 years old from Miami, Florida, Nick Sanchez, the first of the 8 rookies. Starting 19th, driving the number 16, Leaf Filter Gutter Protection Chevrolet for Colleague Racing. 24 years old from Middletown, Connecticut, New York, Christian Eckes, the second rookie. Starting 18th, driving the number 00, Friends of Jacqueline Foundation Ford for Stewart for Haas Factory Team. 27 years old from Alpine, California, Sheldon Creed, the first of the Dash for Cash drivers. Starting 17th, driving the number 42, Dude Wipe Chevrolet for Young's Motorsports. 25 years old from Ridgefield, Connecticut, Anthony Alfredo. Starting 16th, driving the number 41, Audible Ford for Haas Factory Team. 21 years old from Franklin, Wisconsin, Sam Mayer, the second Dash for Cash driver. Starting 15th, driving the number 19, Young Life Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. 41 years old from Tampa, Florida, Eric Almirola. Starting 14th, driving the number 18, Sound Gear Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. 18 years old from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, William Sawalich, the third rookie. Starting 13th, driving the number 39, Psyops Ford for RSS Racing. 37 years old from Tucker, Georgia, Ryan Sieg. Starting 12th, driving the number 26, Thompson Pipe Group Toyota for Sam Hunt Racing. 23 years old from Anaheim, California, Dean Thompson, the 4th rookie. Starting 11th, driving the number 54, Operation 300 Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. 20 years old from Artesia, New Mexico, Taylor Gray, rookie number 5. Now for the top 10. Starting 10th, driving the number 8, Pilot Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports. 20 years old from Johnston, Iowa, Sammy Smith. Starting 9th, driving the number 10, Champion Container Chevrolet for Colleague Racing. 21 years old from DeLand, Florida, Daniel Dye. The 6th rookie. DeLand, Florida will soon be involved in a special election on Tuesday, with Democrat Josh Wheel going up against Republican State Senator Randy Fine to replace Michael Waltz, who resigned his position to become Trump's national security advisor. Fun little fact there. You can see how much I tried to divest from politics and failed, or divert my attention away from politics and failed. Starting 8th, driving the number 17, HendrickCars.com Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. 19 years old from Clovis, California, Corey Day. In his first Xfinity start. Starting 7th, driving the number 20, Menards Patriot Lighting Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. 28 years old from Atlanta, Georgia, Brandon Jones in the highest starting Toyota. Starting 6th, driving the number 7, Branch Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports. 38 years old from Riverton, Illinois, Justin Allgaier, the 3rd Dash for Cash driver. Starting 5th, driving the number 25, Dead on Tools Ford for AM Racing. 24 years old from Huntersville, North Carolina, Harrison Burton, the highest starting Ford. Starting 4th, driving the number 2, Chevrolet swept the front 2 rows. Starting 4th, driving the number 2, Wheelan Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. 20 years old from Menlo Park, California, Jesse Love. Starting 3rd, driving the number 21, Bennett Transportation Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. 30 years old from Winston, Georgia, Austin Hill, the final of the Dash for Cash drivers. Starting outside pole, driving the number 1, Roto-Rooter Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports. 21 years old from Mooresville, North Carolina, Carson Quapple, the 7th rookie in the field. And on the pole, driving the number 88, Carolina Carport Chevrolet for Junior Motorsports, with a pole time of 19.888 seconds and an average speed of 95.213 miles per hour. 18 years old from Mooresville, North Carolina, Connor Zillich. That is your starting lineup for today's Marine Corps 250.
Heard about this place? You can tell why we call it the paperclip. Back down to Dylan one more time.
I want to talk quickly, Adam, about Austin Hill, who qualified 3rd. I think that's his best qualifying effort here at Martinsville. He was really excited.
Yeah, I've heard that RCR in general has been crap on the short tracks.
At Phoenix, he said, our short track program at RCR is where we need the most work. If we can figure out
Okay, some point.
we struggle running in the rubber, we think we can contend everywhere. We've heard a lot of drivers talk about being good in the rubber, so they feel like they've gotten that.
As the track rubbers down from the continued racing on it.
They like their chances today starting 3rd.
Well, Jeff Burton will start from the back after not qualifying. I talked with the competition director for the team, Shane Whitbeck. They stayed here late yesterday, replaced everything electrical, including the ignition box. They ended up finding a short on one of the leads to the battery. They think that's what caused the issue, and there is no concern. They should be good for the race today. And Jeff told me when I talked to him right before he got in the car, he said, watch me pick through the field. Now they will hope for a caution sometime during stage 1, so hopefully the field will flip it and they can gain track position.
Kim, you bring up a great point. Strategy going to be a big part of the equation today. It could open the door for Jesse Love or Jeff Burton, those drivers starting in the back, to maybe flip the stage, take advantage.
I didn't realize Jesse Love was going to the back too. All right. Lights are off the pace cars, so next time by we are going green. All right, I'll give it a bit before I can try to change the. Hold on.
60 laps.
There we go.
And then we'll end it with a 130-lap run to the checkers.
250 laps, 125 miles here today at the Paperclip. They round turn number 4. Zillage leading the field to green. We're going at Martinsville. Zillage already up front, clear of the traffic behind. It's too wide through the field as they go on back. Quapple trying to hold on with Austin Hill to his inside, leading the Dash for Cash charge. They're still too wide, with Zillage about a 4-car length lead on the field. Wallgard be able to clear down to get to 4th. Not yet. I think he's clear now, though. But the battle for 2nd is still going on pretty hard. Allgaier cuts down to the inside as everyone forms up there. And yet, everyone between 1st and behind 2nd and 3rd isn't really catching up. At least not yet. 1 second lead for the number 88 as he goes for a 2nd win of 2025. Quapple's almost clear. Yes, he's clear now. The number 1 in 2nd place. Sammy Smith to the inside of Corey Day. They're running 7th and 8th. Sawallich's looking to get a way through as well. This is first type of track that Sawallich is probably familiar with. At least more familiar with. He only ran 1 intermediate on in the Arkham Menard series, but at this point he's I forgot he also ran Daytona in February. But short tracks are where he's won the most, so it's also what he's been allowed to run, that and road courses. So let's see how he does here. He had a not so great performance in the fall. Corey Day back to 10th place now. Got passed by Almirola for 13th. Ryan Sieg and Nick Sanchez for 15th. Ryan Sieg to the point. Well, he's trying, but now he's got Creed who's inside, who's trying to work for the pack to join his Dash for Cash competitors. He's off to 16th now with that pass. Sawallich basically pounding on the door on the back of his predecessor, the last driver who went through the Joe Gibbs Racing ARCA Xfinity pipeline. He gets through for 7th place. Look at see just how hot those brake rotors are getting.
So much about brakes at this place. This shows you what it's all about.
It's glowing bright there, as you saw. Basically, that's just.
Yeah, and then that camera died.
We lost the camera from that heat that quickly. That shows you how
There you
hot
go.
it is down
Well,
there.
yeah, different camera.
Brakes up over 1,000 degrees and just baking as you run around this track. And when you run in traffic, it gets even hotter.
Ooh, Austin Hill has been dropping back. He's now in second of the Dash for Cash drivers. Allgaier is once again the front runner for it.
Justin Allgaier feeling good, racing up to the 4th position. Did I see some tire marks on the right side of the car of Austin Hill? You see that a lot at Martinsville.
Well, I don't know. Let's see when they come back around. It is actually not a big one, but it's there.
Just throwing each other a little bit. I can all but assure you that will not be the last marks and the only marks in that 21 car by the end of this race.
Connor Zillich continues to lead. He's led them all so far from the pole. Coming out of the first turn into the straightaway was key for Zillich to get ahead of the curve and take the lead here at Martinsville. One for the NASCAR Xfinity Series at Martinsville. You're watching the Marine Corps 250 on CW. Connor Zillich from the pole has been impressive and already working through a bunch of lap traffic. And behind him, teammates racing for position.
And Roland Sawalich, that was for 8th position.
The rookie William Sawalich.
In our pre-race interview, he was not happy with that race car.
I think he lied to us.
You know what I said is I said, I don't care what he says there. I know he'll be fast, especially as we get into longer runs.
It's just what he does so well here. He did it so well in Cup, and it showed up last year in the Xfinity Series, and it's showing up right now. He's driving to me.
Like Joe Gibbs Racing has been great since we started coming back to Martinsville in 2020. They won 6 of the 9, and we did the little highlight reel there, the 18 and 19 Solage and Almirola. But look at Brandon Jones. He's won at this track under the Joe Gibbs Racing umbrella, qualified outside the top 5, and here he is third, and he is all over that one of Carson Walker right now.
We found him. He's looking really good the last portion of the corner right now, able to get that power down. It seems like he might be looking to turn under that one a couple times as they're trying to work their way through traffic. But it's good to see Brandon Jones finding their footing again. The first 3 races this year was a tough start, but the last 3 an average finish of 5.3, really turning things around. And after a tough 2 years, really, for Brandon Jones, we've been looking for him. I think we're starting to see him finally.
You got to take advantage of the tracks where you run well. He's been great at Martinsville, also at Darlington, and he's trying to get second here away from Quaffle. This is a great bag. I beg your pardon. That's not Quaffle. He's having a hard time with Garrett Smithley. He gets around the lap. I was really excited for the 20. Let's get a report from Kim on Brandon Jones.
And you guys have kind of alluded to it. Brandon absolutely loves this place. And your chief Sam McCauley told me you can really tell his energy, the energy he brings to the track, his approach to the weekend. And Sam pointed out that driver confidence is really half the battle. And Brandon absolutely has it here. They're looking for their 4th straight consecutive top 10.
There's nothing quite like confidence for a race car driver. It's amazing. You can go through a rough patch, but the second you start to feel a bit of that confidence and you get that, it's amazing what performance that creates. And speaking of confidence, this guy at the front, I don't know if there's
What's his gap now? But 2 seconds. A little less than it was before. Probably because of lap traffic. And there's a double wide coming up. Brandon Jones closing to the back of Carson Quaffle. See, Cordae's kind of just following Sammy Smith to the corners. He goes to the inside. Set that up one pretty well, looks like. About the inside going into turn 1. Sammy Smith takes a really wide arc, probably a defensive one to get, or maybe not defensive, but it'll get a lot more speed off the corner. Wasn't enough to pull completely away from Corey Day, though. Sammy Smith's got this one.
Instead of smears, Dude Wipes, best clean, hands down.
Hey, it's Harvey Harvey.
Guilty as charged.
in the RV? How was the light? Catching you all up? This is getting out of hand. All I ever wanted was to be the cool boss with an RV and a tongue nitpick. Now you know where a walleye is?
Hey, all that matters is that you bundled your RV and boat with your home and auto insurance.
And got great savings and coverage. Sounds like an expert outdoorsman to me.
I kind of overdid it with the decor tonight.
Way overboard. Spring starts with savings at the Home Depot.
What are you working on? Starting off with a clean slate.
I'm starting to love my yard again.
These work well in the sun. Perfect.
Start your spring with early saving at the Home Depot.
Did you know you can save with GoodRx, even if you have insurance?
I thought my prescription was covered until it wasn't, but GoodRx helps with that.
I work for myself, so I buy my own insurance. And I still check GoodRx.
I'm on Medicare. I check GoodRx because it can meet my copay. Something like that.
Even if you have insurance, GoodRx can help you save.
Okay, we'll see you next time.
Another good reason to check GoodRx.
Speak with a licensed medical provider at BlueChew.com to find out if Blue Chew is right for you.
24-hour moisture
moisturizing body wash that locks in 4 times the moisturizers of your old body wash.
Wow, and about half the ingredients.
Heavenly. Clean, moisturizing body wash isn't a myth.
Gap's about a second from Zillage to Quapple.
You? Yeah, I mean, we keep Xfinity internet fast and reliable at home and on the go. It's kind of like keeping cars fast and reliable on the track.
You thought that add coolant meant driving with your sunglasses on.
That doesn't make it cooler?
What's a jack?
Don't bring him into this.
I don't know, man. I mean, you asked if we could swap gasoline once.
Okay. I shouldn't be in the pit crew. I meant driver.
Maybe just stick to what you're good at.
Beep, beep. Look out.
Xfinity is your super fast connection to NASCAR.
CW Sports coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by Golden Corral. Golden Corral honors our nation's heroes. Liberty Mutual, only pay for what you need. And by Toyota. Let's go places. 16 laps to go, stage 1, NASCAR Xfinity Series racing at Martinsville. Connor Zillage has been outstanding. He's already lapped his way up to 28th. Next car you'll see, 27th place running Ryan Ellis. Among those he's put a lap down, Jeremy Clements, Jeff Burton, who had to start in the back. Jesse Love started in the back, has worked his way up to 20.
All right, we got about 15 laps to go in the stage. The gap's back to 1.4. Suggesting Zillage might have gotten through most of the lap traffic. Now the 1, the 20, and the 7 are stuck in that themselves.
Trying to get by Harrison Burton as he got by Sammy Smith. Here he did the little bump. It moves Harrison Burton up the track a little bit. He did this multiple times over a couple laps. Harrison actually found some speed in the outside groove, but then he wasn't able to get done. This is Corey Day and Sammy Smith having a little bit of run into each other. That's a disagreement on who got to that part of the corner first.
I mean,
that happens.
I mean, he ran the truck race last night, but limited experience. First ever Xfinity start, so he hasn't done anything ever. When it
Oh shit. Shit.
Just good experience racing with some drivers that have been good over the years at Martinsville. Oh, we just had a big moment there. Blake Swallow riding on board with side by side with Christian Eckes. And to your point, all of these drivers are getting a great education, especially Swallow and Corey Day there, in terms of when you get in these traffic like this, you got if you have cause momentum and force momentum.
Fixed. All right, fixed it, I think. Austin Hill's now back to 7th position. And Maynard has gone backwards quite a bit. Creed has also lost spots from his earlier charge in the stage.
Going to be 10 to go in stage 1. And while there's been a lot of contact so far, things have been fairly clean.
Allgaier have caught up to Brandon Jones now.
Justin Allgaier doing what he does here, just slowly, methodically.
He's got 1 win here from 2023. Let's see how many cars are a lap down at this point. All right, Carson Ware's 2 down. Greg Van Alst, Kyle Sieg, Mason Maggio, Thomas Annunziata, Garrett Smithley, Jeremy Clements, Jeb Burton, Brad Perez, Matt DiBenedetto, Patrick Starpoli, Ryan Ellis, Blaine Perkins a lap down. 25 cars on the lead lap, and that was a big send by Eckes to Sawalich. And Corey Day finally make the pass. No. Currently in 10th.
We'll see that continuing today as you try to get those brakes, but you're losing the tire, you're losing the grip level, and you're going to start trying to have to back up those brake zones a little bit.
Look at our bumper dash for cash drivers highlighted in green. Austin Hill, the best qualifier of the bunch, is falling back.
And Day finally gets the pass on Sammy Smith.
Back to 7th. Justin Allgaier up there in the 4th position. Sheldon Creed struggling, and so is Sam Mayer.
Ooh, what a send! Ow! Ow! Ah! They both hit the wall! Harrison Burton and Corey Day! Damn! Hyper aggressive there, I think, by the 17. Not a lot of damage, looks like, though.
Burt. They were racing for 8th, and while Corey Day is part-time
Okay, he's got a fender, some right rear fender damage, and I think a left rear tire rub.
Position right now, and I know we have a long way to go, but stage points are so big for a team like that. You fall out of a position to get stage points, you got damage, you lose the track position. He's definitely not happy.
No, not at all. But you know what? It's never over here with this thing is terminal, and I'm looking at some of the damage. As long as the steering maybe is particularly straight, I definitely think he can fight back now.
We'll step aside. Your race leader, Connor Zillich, he's led them all so far.
Still have moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms after taking a medication like Humira or Remicade? Put them in check with Rinvoq, a once-daily pill.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check.
When flares try to slow me down, I got lasting remission with Rinvoq. Check. And many were in remission, even at nearly 2 years.
And Rinvoq helped visibly reduce damage of the intestinal lining. Check.
Rapid symptom relief, lasting remission.
And visibly reduced damage. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
With bugs, the struggle is real. That's why you need Zevo traps. Zevo attracts and traps bugs 24/7 using a blue and UV light with no odor and no mess for effortless protection. Zevo, people friendly, bug deadly.
Did you bring it?
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
It's pronounced Liberty. Liberty. Nice try, kid. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
From imagination to the track to your driving. You in?
What causes a curve? Doesn't matter. Crohn's disease or someone you have to talk to for help?
I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that. I got somebody for that.
You guys got somebody for Crohn's disease?
There's hope for the estimated 1 in 10 men who may have Peyronie's disease, or PD. A urology specialist who treats PD can help you create a plan, including non-surgical options. Find somebody today at GoGetSomebody.com. He's dominated the 2025 NASCAR Xfinity Series.
What a great time to be Justin Allgaier.
Next Saturday,
Obviously competitive.
Justin Allgaier looks to blow past the challengers in Darlington.
You always have to talk about Justin Allgaier.
Aiming for another big win on the track. Too tough to kill.
This racetrack is so difficult.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series. Next Saturday, live from Darlington at 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific on the CW.
The wheeling caution lights are on. Wheeling, the official warning lights of NASCAR, America's most trusted manufacturer of emergency lights and sirens. First caution of the day, Corey Day, Harrison Burton getting together. That will end our opening stage. Not going to be.
All right, so top 10. Zillich will win the stage. Quapple second. Jones third. Allgaier fourth. Almirola fifth. Gray sixth. Hill seventh. Smith eighth. Ninth is Eckes, and 10th to Dean Thompson.
Pretty quick here, but a very, very impressive start for this rookie who continues to get it done at all different types of places. And this will be his first oval stage victory. And think about Chevrolet. 13 stages this year. Now as we complete stage 1 in our 7th race, Chevy has won 11 of the 13 stages.
They've really been on it. I think a lot of that's been Junior Motorsports has been really good. But here we look back at what happened here when we brought out the cautions. You have Corey Day, the lead white car. There he falls behind Harrison Burton, but gets that shot from Sammy Smith in just the most crucial part of the braking zone. And when that happens, he ends up overspeeding the braking zone. He's locking the rears, trying to get it.
First start, and just a fuck up. You're just trying to send it in too hard.
You were on in these race cars here is that
can't turn, and so when Burton goes to turn in the corner, the 17's there. It's just a stupid mistake.
Carson Quantrill finishes second in that stage, said that he was snug in the center, and that was causing him to be laterally free on exit. Andrew Overstreet crew chief will make an air pressure adjustment, 4 tires and fuel.
As the team at Martinsville stage, one winner made a stop in his box in that 88 car. He said it fired off really good, then started to get a tiny bit tight down through the rubber. Marty Lindley, the crew chief, has preached clean for stops and no mistakes on pit road. As we see Brandon Jones in that bright yellow Menards Toyota, he races off into the stall. He can't roll through the rubber. They did make an air pressure adjustment to help on the long run. As we watch the
Jones, Allgaier, Zilich, Quapple, Gray, Almirola, Smith, Eckes, Hill, Sawallich, your top 10.
Sometimes my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis gets in my way. But thanks to Skyrizi, I'm free to bare my skin.
Oh, yeah, so I think I missed part of that is something I missed apparently is that Sammy Smith got a bit of got into the bumper of Corey Day, which also gave him extra speed entering the corner, also contributed to his wreck. Connor Zilich, this is his 11th Xfinity race, and he's led 7 of them. Good God.
The Marine Corps 250 NASCAR Xfinity Series, Martinsville Speedway with Martin Klagerman. I'm Adam Alexander. Harlan Metz is with us. Dylan Welch, Kim Coon down the pit lane. And now we do our Race Fit Health Report brought to you by Bread Tree. The focus, Jeff Burton in the 27th. 5'10", 160, those are good numbers.
Good numbers. There's pretty good fitness, cardio, weight training, pre-workout stuff. Just have to get sponsored there. There's a slide. But I like the pre-race meal. That's something I was always a fan of. Chicken, rice, maybe some
It's like a slash. All right, time to start stage number 2. This time it's Jones and Allgaier leading the field to green, green, green. Jones trying to scoot away. Zilch to the inside of Allgaier, trying to get back to the lead as soon as possible. He gets there. Here's Almirola trying a 3 wide. Eck is forced to back out, and now it's Almirola and Quapple. Jones gets the fastest lap. Ooh, Eck is forced out again. Someone's going to go way back. Lost a few rows. There's right next to the Stewart Haas teammates. The Haas factory teammates. Damn it. Gonna lose a spot, another spot to Dean Thompson maybe. Now he's back in the outside lane, no longer 3 wide. But he lost about 6 positions. She got loose and it bumped the 16 out of whack. As that happened, Daniel Dice is up to 3 wide. They all go into the turn. C gets loose in the turn again, and that hit causes the 16 to back out. Ryan Ellis was on pit road. He's back on track. All cars still on track, though. Corey Day listed 2 laps down. 29 cars on the lead lap. Zilch managing to stay with Brandon Jones. Let's see if he can get the bumper. Here's Eckes queuing up a 3 wide with Kligerman and Mayer. And Sanchez is going to be the loser in that. Mayer passes and Eckes passes. Looks like Jesse Love might pass as well. Sammy Smith trying to get to Eric Almirola. And of course another Junior Motorsports car chasing down a Joe Gibbs car up at the front.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life
For me.
for me.
I don't know what song this. It's a new dawn. It's it's Mike. Okay, Michael Bublé. And I feel good. I knew that I would. A different song. I know, but. So good, so good. I got you, baby. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, it's... No! Is that Zilich? Oh, it's Smithley.
Right down the street to present day all over America. Napa and
It was a red and dark colored car. So like, oh shit! What happened to Zilich? He's got fender damage.
Serica revolutionized car care with its #1 best.
Damn it, man.
The unmatched gloss
I mean,
design that you love now
Just,
comes with an industry-
Zilich has already won a race this season, so I'd like more winners, but come on, man. I think every winner this season's in the field. Zlov, Hill, Gibbs, Zilich, Almirola, Allgaier. Oh, man.
welcome to the Proving Ground. Welcome to fist bumping, cylinder thumping, metal crunching. Right there. It's all or nothing. For 26 weeks of the year. Welcome to the NASCAR Xfinity Series, only on the CW.
The Whelen caution lights are on. Whelen, the official warning lights of NASCAR, America's most trusted manufacturer of emergency lights and sirens. Second caution of the day, and it's going to bring our race leader down pit road. The spin happened right in front of Brandon Jones. Here he is, Kim.
Yeah, and it's actually for damage fixing. You're going to see that.
Oh, Jones on pit road too. Oh, he's got left rear fender damage. Zilich is on the front right.
For a guy who was in the lead and was hoping for a really good day at a track that he loves.
Is that gonna put Allgaier back in the front? Because I don't know if Zilich will stay out. Okay.
Damage in the right front there for Zilich. That's major damage, but probably play away that a little better. Here's Smithy spinning off the
Ooh.
forward. What you're going to see is
And oh my God. Oh my God. Jones checked up and Zilich ran into him. So the 14 got spun by Greg Van Alst.
The damage for Brandon Jones. Zilich, the thing that does is it just takes away the integrity of that front end, the right front. You've got to be a little bit more careful as we go through this race.
Oh no, he didn't touch him. He spun on his own.
Needed a caution because he had taken the wave around when the caution came out of the end of stage one. He didn't want to be the caution, but because the yellow comes out, it does benefit some of those drivers that had done the wave around. Among them, Jeff Burton, who started in the rear. Also, Jeremy Clements had taken the wave around. Free pass here goes to the 99 of Matt DiBenedetto. New leader, Connor Zilich. Let's get some 88 radio.
I was literally connected to him when he hit the brakes, and I just couldn't do anything. Like the headlights, it's pushed in, but it's not like back to the tire. It's just pushed into like the flat.
And so after he sustained that damage, Marty Lindley, the crew chief, asked him to move the wheel back and forth. You saw him swerving just to make sure that that fender's not on the tire. Connor said it felt okay, so Marty elected to keep him out. You see Marty Lindley there on the left side of the screen. He did remind his driver, though, that's it, though. You cannot use the right front to bump anyone after that.
Right, Kim, and that's a great point. It's just you remove that integrity of the front end, so you kind of use your mulligan in terms of using the bumper here. And right now you see the 14 spun one more time, and now you're just gonna see the 88 just gets right into the back of the 20. And like he said, he was basically at his bumper for the last couple laps. He was bumping Brandon Jones in the center of the corner and really was getting close to making that pass. There was no way he could have reacted because he couldn't see that car was spun out.
I know lap traffic is a thing here, and sometimes you need to move a lap car to get around, but as long as you're leading, I mean, you don't have to worry about moving anybody out of the way, right?
You're safe from nowhere at Martinsville.
Zilich leading Taylor Gray, Allgaier, Almirola, Sammy Smith, the top five. Next Saturday, it's the premiere of Grand Slam Track from Kingston, Jamaica. The top names in the game collide in a high-stakes battle with over $12 million on the line. Catch the biggest stars and the fiercest rivalries all on one track. This is where legends are made. Grand Slam Track from Kingston, Jamaica. It's next Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on the CW. Looking at the rest of the top 10, Austin Hill been somewhat quiet after qualifying in the top 5. He's 7th. Ryan Seacrest Zeke's having a good day. You know, this has not been one of his better tracks when you look at the stat line, but he's in the top 10. William Sawalek just kind of been a yo-yo, but the rookie is settled in 9th. And Daniel Dye qualified in the top 10. He has a spot there now in the 10th position prior to the shoes.
And you want to be aggressive. You want to get a lock on these restarts, but you got to be smart. And now see some of the leaders have some damage, right? You got to be evaluate that risk versus reward every time you're on a restart here, because contact can happen so quickly.
We're all set for the restart now. NASCAR trying to sort some things out, so they will add a lap before we go green. Let's get a report on Taylor Gray. Having a great afternoon so far, Kim.
Yeah, Toyota driver update, currently in the 3rd position, and that was the goal. Crew Chief Jason Ratcliffe told me the goal is to get in the top 5 and stay in the top 5, and that's because this is a rhythm track, and when you're back in the mess, that mid-pack, it is way harder to both find and keep that rhythm. This team hunting for a grandfather clock. We talked about Jason Ratcliffe being the most winning crew chief in the NASCAR Xfinity Series with 57. He also spent some time in the Cup Series, is still lacking a grandfather clock.
Joe gives racing more short track wins than any other team all time in the Xfinity Series.
Here we go again. 30. It'll be 32 laps to go on the stage. We're green again at Martinsville. JRM leading the field. Zilich to the inside. Allgaier to the outside with 2. Joe Gibbs Toyota's behind him with Taylor Gray and Almirola. Taylor Gray priming up run to the inside. Zilich chops him off. Allgaier went a little wide, but is able to keep pace with the 88. The Allgaier get around for a set. He tried to go for a 3rd straight victory. He's trying. Ooh! I was like, Allgaier almost hit the wall there. Sammy Smith now in the top 5. Up to 4th to the inside of Eric Almirola. Austin Hill also in 6th. Taylor Gray is still looking. I can see him probing for any path perhaps in the middle of the 80 for the 7 and the 88. Allgaier almost clear. He is clear. Almirola making a big run on the outside. Try to get back by Sammy Smith. Looks like he's going to get there. Oh, 3, 2 wide. Oh, yeah, we got massive pinballing down in the back in the middle of the pack. No wrecks, but that was close. That was a 4 wide. Eckes losing spots to, I think that was Alfredo, Thompson, and Snyder. First time I talked about Myatt Snyder today. He's in 20th right now. Oh, I think Mayer hit the wall. It's got, I saw some smoke. A flat tire, I think, on Mayer's car. Zilich back to the lead. He must put the bumper to the 7. He's missing a fender. Oh, there goes Dean Thompson around. Caution is out for the 3rd time.
Not surprised we saw a spin, though, with the gaggle of cars we had 3 wide all packed up together.
We haven't hit the final stage, and already I feel the aggression meter is being turned up just a little bit. Connor Zilich back on point. Allgaier, Gray, Almirola, Sandy Smith, the top 5. Here's the reason the Wheeling caution lights are on at Martinsville.
Toyota has 3 NASCAR Cup teams. 2311 owned by
I'll be right back.
This guy actually races for his team. And they both share the track with a team owned by this guy. 3 teams, 4 legends, all going after 1 cup. Now you're up to speed. You in?
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
It's pronounced Liberty. Liberty. Nice try, kid. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, Liberty, Liberty.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
Vacations will never be the same. Welcome to the 4 parks of Universal Orlando Resort.
Ace's new YardRx program prescribes the best lawn care, specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, now you can get a personal prescription delivered to you from the helpful folks at Ace.
The pit stops. I see Allgaier. I see Almirola on pit road.
From our store to your front door, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
This is the story of the one. The one knows that when the big game is days away, the unexpected can put everything on the line. But with a solid game plan and a teammate like Granger that she can rely on to deliver the product she needs when she needs it, she's confident that she will always win the day. And her team will do the same. Call thegranger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
From day one, right down the street, to present day, all over America, Napa and our nationwide network of parks and exceptional service were built for one mission: to keep your business moving full speed ahead.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad. Hey, watch it. It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face. Game changer. While the Flex, this contours to it. So the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke for the ultimate shaving experience. The best the man can get is Gillette Labs.
Welcome to the Proving Ground. Welcome to fist bumping, cylinder thumping, metal crunching. Right there. It's all or nothing. For 26 weeks of the year.
The wait is finally over.
Welcome to the NASCAR Xfinity Series, only on the CW.
CW Sports coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by Progressive. Save when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle insurance. Visit Progressive.com. And by the United States Marine Corps. Join us in celebrating 250 years of the feud. Sam Ard is from Martinsville.
Sam Ard, one of the best drivers. I think he had 22 wins in 3 seasons. The Thomas Brothers 00 Oldsmobile or Buick, one of the two. Mayer's on pit road trying to, looks like he's got extended damage. There he goes.
Split decisions here between some that are going to go for stage points and some that want to take the track position. So we look at another look back at the Sheldon Creed, Sam Mayer, Nick Sanchez who get off the score 3 wide, get into each other, and the 2 teammates get together. Sam Mayer got the worst of that, having to try and work on the left front and get the clearance for the left front tire.
Mentioned the drivers that pitted, a few of them anyway. Allgaier wins the race off pit road. 17 drivers stay out. So that group that came down the pit lane is going to restart outside the top 15. Ryan Sieg did get a penalty in that cycle, so he's going to have even more track position to make up. And the 41 was speeding. I'm not sure how significant that is. They were doing the damage repair. They didn't have much in the way of track position anyway.
Here we go again. Green at Martinsville. Austin Hill and Carson Kvapil are now second battle, second and third, as Zilich once again with a good getaway. Ooh, door banging there with Kvapil and Hill. Let's see if the 7 or the 19 can work their way to the pack to get back to the top 10 or top 5. Daniel Dye up in 4th, with Sawalich in 5th. So Dye, the third highest running rookie. Contact there with Alfredo and Josh Williams. Brendan Poole behind them. That's 7th, 8th, and 9th, with Blaine Perkins in the 10th position. Allgaier in, I think he's still in 17th. Almirola's up to 15th. All right.
You're going to get a lot of this track position back. You just want to be the leader of those cars doing that strategy, which just Allgaier is doing right here. You want to make your way through the field, but you got to do it smart. No reason to get
The temptation would be just go slow and easy. But unfortunately, everybody else is going to attack and establish that track position once the stage is over, so you got to do what it takes to maintain.
Oh, a lot of contact between Almirola and Clemens. Jeb Burton trying to get to the inside of that.
But he felt like he had a good race car that could compete in the top 10 if we could get some long runs, so he's really hoping for a long run this season.
All these drivers in the top 10 are going to have to make a pit stop at the end of the stage. They're doing a good job right now of finding their way into a stage point position.
Allgaier, ooh. Get by Burton. Taylor Gray is also getting one of the cars who pit. He's somewhere. 6th, 17th. Almirola's up to 9th, so running first of the cars that pit. See if he can get by Daniel Dye. Looks like he will. 4th for Sawalich, or 3rd for Sawalich. 5 rookies in the top 5. Coming to 2 to go next time by.
That we've seen and the way the rubber's laying down, tires definitely matter. We're seeing that with
Ooh, look at Blaine Perkins shoving Austin Hill out of the groove. That lets Allgaier slide right by. And also into the dash for cash lead again. All right, last lap of stage 1 of stage 2. Here comes the 88 to take the win for stage 2. Zilich wins it. Second is Carson Kvapil. Third, Sawalich. Fourth, Dye. Fifth, Sanchez. Sixth, Almirola. Seventh, Josh Williams. Eighth, Justin Allgaier. Ninth, Taylor Gray. And 10th to Blaine Perkins. Yeah, and as I said, top 5 are all rookies.
CrossFit Health Report brought to you by Registry. The focus today, Jeff Burton.
This
Elk hunting for cross training. 16,000 steps during 100 trips to Montana. Golden Corral endless steak and butterfly shrimp for his favorite meal. Got to name drop a sponsor.
Unbelievable. He's always telling me about these trips. It's pretty wild out there. And of course, once again, a sponsor club. That's a Golden Corral car. Russ, I feel the theme here. Yeah.
Mention that rookies finish in the top 5 at stage 2. And it wasn't easy. Sanchez barely getting to 5th in front of Almirola by that much.
That's a good feeling. From the top side, you really get the run and the momentum down the front stretch and take that 5th place in the point in the stage. That's a really good feeling.
Going to be a big shuffle here. Some drivers pitted there at lap 97. They will stay out. Others coming down now. Here they are on Progressive Pit Road, Dylan.
And we'll start with William Sawalich, who finished 3rd in that stage. Said that they were fired, the car fired all tight and was trending looser. Jeff Bender and the crew chief said, let's see where it goes. One more run. No changes on the 18 car. Carson Quaffle as well has been fast. Finished 2nd there. He said that he was tight, was struggling to get pointed on exit. They're going to go up a round and a half on the track bar for the 1 car.
Connor Zilla did that 88. He said he felt fine, just a little bit snug. He said, I need to get my ankles right. Crew chief Marty Lindley said, all right, we're going to leave it alone since the track is going to get cooler as they put 4 fresh Goodyear tires, Sunoco fuel. When we watch the race off Progressive Pit Road.
Let's see. Zilich, Sawalich, Quaffle, Burton, Dye, Ryan Sieg, Austin Hill, Nick Sanchez, Josh Williams, Blaine Perkins.
David takes Prevagen for his brain, and this is his story.
Nice to meet you. My name's David. I've been a pharmacist for 44 years. When I have customers come in, I recommend Prevagen, number 1 because it
All right, lights up the pace car. We're going green next time by. Aces to place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Ready for the final stage. It's the Marine Corps 250 live from Martinsville Speedway. Xfinity Series. For Parker Glitterman, I'm Adam Alexander. 13 drivers stayed out here. They have made their pit stops, most of them at lap 97. This was their plan all along. Pit under caution, middle of the stage. Flip it, you stay out at the end of the stage, gain some track position. Very anxious.
On the backstretch.
He wins the race off pit road, but he's going to be restarting outside the top 12. As compromised as they have been today. When you talk about track position, he's led the most laps at 99 out front.
And this will be the most important run of the day for him to protect that race car. Remember, he's already got damage in that right front. He can't use it up too much.
Front row, the two drivers red hot. Almirola swept the races here last year.
Here we go again. Work green. And a great start for Almirola as a stack up in the back. I think Allgaier must not have gone going. That's going to hurt everyone on the outside. Taylor Gray to second, making it a Gibbs 1-2. Allgaier is holding on in third. And now he's challenging for Dash for Cash as well. Taylor Gray challenging for the lead. He's been the best performing rookie on average, I believe. And he's going to take the lead here at Martinsville. Creed gets through to third.
He wins a pole for the first time in his career, trying to win a race for the first time here today. Takes the lead away from his teammate, 54 on point, and good battles behind him, including teammates here. The 8 is Sammy Smith, 7 is Justin Allgaier.
That was big for Justin to get slotted down there in front of Sammy Smith. Now he can really focus forward. We're going to take a look at this restart here. There was this big checkup. Look at the 7.
Yeah, the 7 just didn't get going. That really hurt the outside. Brad Perez is running in 9th right now. Yeah, I can see the hood buckled on the 88. It's like propped up like a ramp. Zilich currently, I don't even know where he is actually. He's in 12th. Oh, just hit the wall. Oh, Quapple. Oh, Austin Hill, super aggressive, almost spun Carson Quapple. Fantastic save there. Damn. What a save. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, that was stupid. Zilich trying to clear Sawalich was nowhere near clear there. Caution. Oh my God. What's up? Burton has picked up a part of a car, part of someone's rear end. Unless it's his own splitter? What happened? What happened? He lost his splitter. Well, where's the rest of it? That's half of it. Oh, there's Annunziata, who's got his rear end hanging off. And the Cope car.
Harrison was in a tough spot. Remember, he had that incident while running the top 10 in stage 1 where Corey Day got into him and flipped him the wall. They actually lost a set of tires that, so he's been on older sets.
He spun.
He got spun by Annunziata here through turn 2, and then Annunziata gets in the front of him and actually rips out that whole splitter and under tray.
Damn.
On the front of the car. I've never seen that.
He's, of course, actually hopping the curb to get away.
We've had just enough cautions today to keep a lot of guys in the game. 31 cars on the lead lap. We're into the final stage. Just over 100 laps to go. Taylor Gray is your race leader. Cleveland caution lights on again. Not for this good one.
Okay, actually, no. Quapple cleared himself. And almost paid the price for that. They got. I don't. How can they even continue for Burton? I mean, he's just missing a whole part of the front of the car. Oh, and there's part of a car, I think, on pit road.
NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by the United States Marine Corps. Join us in celebrating 250 years of the feud. Credit One Bank, NASCAR American Express Car. And by Progressive. Save when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle insurance. Visit Progressive.com. Look there at the drivers in the field who have found their way to victory lane. Grab that grandfather clock here in Martinsville. Taylor Gray trying to do it today out in front of his teammate, Eric Almirola. Let's check in at the CW garage. Here's Carla.
Yeah, Harrison Burton was the youngest driver to win this race back in 2020. When the Xfinity Series returned to the track for the first time since 2006, Burton says he remembers so much about that race. It was a fun
It was his last win before before he won at Daytona.
Being rather clean compared to most races there recently. There were only 10 cautions that race, which sounds like a lot, but it's actually tied for the fewest we've seen in Martinsville in recent history. He, of course, was a part of the last caution that we saw with Harrison Burton. So let's take a listen.
Good God. How? I can't believe that's allowed to run like that. Someone's mad.
This is Martinsville.
Frustration. That's the name of the game for sure. It's tight corners, a lot of different things happening in terms of time. Cars on different strategies, different tires. They're switching towards the back, trying to make up time, keep track position. A lot of times it equals contact.
Credit to the team. They stayed on the lead lap. Restarts.
Here we go again. Green at Martinsville. All right. Sheldon Creed to see if he can make a run work on the outside. He's trying to stay with the 54, and he will. Almirola taking a peek from third place. Let's see if he'll do anything in the coming laps. Creed with a monster run around the outside at the place where he finished second in the fall of 23. He is doing a good job. Almirola helped his teammate, give him a little push. Creed muscling his way fire. He's almost a complete car. He's almost got the whole car ahead. They enter turn 1 and 2 again. Next time by, it'll be 100 laps to go. Damn. Now they're bouncing off each other. Taylor Gray getting a second wind here. Taylor Gray might get clear around here. Creed's car is starting to fall off a little bit. He can't pull down, which means he might get freight trained back to 5th place. Is Gray clear? No. Yep. That's it. But now we can't get down from 2nd place. Oh, Carson Quapple with a problem. What happened? Oh, he's got problems on the left side. And he's missing his right front fender. Quappo always gets done by something. Checkup from Mayer. And Zilich is... Oh! Damn. It's a squeeze from Zilich and Mayer.
Continues to have a solid afternoon despite some of the challenges and tough positions he's been put in.
Well, he's hit a lot of things. He has. And I hate that for Carson Quapple, who has so much speed in practice, qualifies in the front row, coming to a place that he's been so successful in late models, had a great run last year in getting the top 5. I knew he had a ton of confidence, and he definitely had the speed, but obviously this wreck is going to hurt Dylan.
And Carson came on the radio and said that the wheel was straight, but as you see, the crew is going to get a closer look underneath there. They want to make sure they can check the toe, make sure everything's measured okay. So looks to be okay for now. They'll change 4 tires and fill the 1 car up with fuel. Yeah, as you were saying, Parker, it's been kind of the story of their year, seems like. Really fast, but just some unfortunate luck that Peter's a good finish.
Cars on pit road, probably their final stop. So this is the money stop. All right, let's see. And with the race on pit road is Gray, Creed, Almirola, Smith, Allgaier, Jones, Hill, Clements, Zilich, Thompson. Clements took no tires.
track or off pit road.
But you can't overemphasize how important this race is to take control in what should be your final pit stop of the day.
Right, definitely will be. He's using that last set of tires for these guys. They're open, that puts them in a position to be on the best tires towards the end and be able to get through some of the cars that stayed out.
Now here's the deal. You win the race off pit road, that's the good news. The only challenge now is the cars that stay out. So 11 stay out. You're going to have to work your way through traffic. And this is a lot to manage, especially for a young driver like Taylor Gray. And then I think about the pressure that's going to be on Sheldon Creed. You've established yourself with some track position. Those other drivers out in front of you are going to have to make a pit stop. However, if you're Creed, the pressure of never having won a race at this level, you know he'll be thinking about that late if he's in position.
And he told us before this race he felt like his car was really good in the rubber, so that's shown up here as we've got later in this race. But it's the same thing we said about Zillich when he was put back at the start of stage 3. This is one of the most important times of the race for these cars. I think they're fighting for the win, is to get through traffic, but do it in the cleanest way possible. Protect that race car. If you get in the shot looking back at Zillich, he's damaged every part of that race car trying to come back to the field.
You know, it's crazy. Our first 54 laps caution free. But we've had 6 cautions in the race now. And if you look at the last 9 races, this is since we started coming back to Martinsville in 2020. We're averaging 13 cautions a race. We need 7 more to get to our average. I don't know if we'll get there, but I always bet the over at this place because once you get inside of 100, it seems to get wild. And now the choose. Again, these drivers choosing out front are those that stayed out. Those that came down pit road will be outside the top 10 as we start to choose.
It's interesting to see what some of these cars force back there that were on the entire show. You saw Taylor Gray get to the bottom. That's important.
Look at row 4, Patrick Starpoli. That's Dr. Patrick Starpoli. Making his first career start. He's an eye doctor. We've seen him in ARCA. Ran the truck race last night. Decided to do the Xfinity thing. Partnered with Sam.
Starpoli, where is he currently running?
Houston this week, and he'll be working with his patients. But it's great to see him move.
Wait.
Driving a stock car.
He's in 7th, right? Oh, 8th, 7th. My God. Damn. All right, here we go. It'll be 90 laps to go. 160 on the completed. We're green. Oh! Eckes basically running in the Snyder to start this restart. He leads. I can't freaking talk. Snyder in 2nd, so Wallach 3rd. 4th is Brennan Poole. Let's see how the leaders can work their way through the field. So Wallach trying to impose his will. Let 3 wide. Taylor Gray trying to get to the inside of Benedetto and Chris Wright. Chris Wright forced out 3 wide. He swoops back into traffic. Doesn't cause a wreck. Creed to the inside of Almirola to try and get that battle done as Gray slips ahead of both of them. Creed's gotten past Almirola and Benedetto. Allgaier now to the inside of Almirola. Allgaier gets a little shove from Sammy Smith to help him. Taylor Gray's already up to 4th. Creed and Allgaier 8th and 9th. Star Poli there's on the outside. Let's see what we're going to see. Williams, oh my God. Tried to get past, to clear Almirola. Did, but it caused a big bump to Almirola, causing him to lose several spots. Star Poli's back in 13th now, by the way. Top 8 have not won a race this year. Ooh, look at the aggressive move from Allgaier trying to get to the inside of Nick Sanchez. He's still Allgaier still has Sammy Smith behind him. I guess kind of as a helper of sorts. Ooh, another push. Oh! Snyder got sent. And that'll give a bunch of spots to Allgaier in the inside of the lane. So Sammy Smith, Austin Hill, Brandon Jones even. Snyder restarted 2nd. He's in 10th. Taylor Gray up to 3rd. Yeah, his birthday was 4 days ago. Oh, a Zillage around, and that's a caution.
Just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check first that you bought seats in the right section. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. 24-hour moisturizing body wash that locks in 4 times the moisturizers of your old body wash.
And just 12 ingredients.
That's right. Clean moisturizing body wash isn't a myth, it's native.
Ready for liftoff? You will be. With Blue Chew, your confidence takes flight. It's not just a boost, it's a whole new attitude. Blue Chew, it's out of this world.
Kids, I'm sure you're wondering why your mother and I asked you here tonight.
We're moving to Hawaii.
We're getting a puppy?
We don't have to go to school anymore.
Unicorns are real?
No. It's because it's a buffet of all-you-can-eat butterfly shrimp and sirloin steak.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Spring starts with savings at the Home Depot.
What are you working on? Starting off with a clean slate.
Starting to love my yard again. These work well in the sun.
Perfect. Start your spring with early saving at the Home Depot.
Greg takes Prevagen for his brain, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I live in Bloomington, Illinois. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me. I've been taking Prevagen for 8 years now, and it's still helping me tremendously.
Prevagen for your brain.
ACE's new Yard RX program prescribes the best lawn care, specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, now you can get a personal prescription delivered to you from the helpful folks at Ace. You'll get everything you need at our best price each season, guaranteed. From our store to your front door, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
It's your phone. With Verizon, trade in any phone in any condition.
Send flight info from notes, send to mom.
And get the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus with AI and a watch and tab all on us. That's up to $1,900 a month. Only on Verizon.
We've got a great finish coming today in Martinsville, but I'm already looking forward to next Saturday, Darlington, South Carolina, throwback weekend. We got a star-studded cast in the race. Chase Elliott is going to be here, series champion. He's a Cup and an Xfinity champion. Going to be driving that 17 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Christopher Bell going to be driving the 19 for Joe Gibbs Racing. Won at Darlington in the Xfinity Series last fall. Ross Chastain's going to be a part of the equation, driving the 9 for JRM. Plus all the series regulars.
Three Jim and Murray throwbacks.
That's exactly. You have the trifecta.
Yeah.
And now our golden moment, brought to you by Golden Corral. And it's going to be the race off pit road. We said it at the time. In stereo, tight. Taylor Gray wins the race off pit road over Sheldon Creed. And right now, he's in the best position. But something interesting getting ready to come up here. Because a few drivers elected to pit, including Christian Eckes, who hadn't pitted since like 99. Daniel Dye also comes down here. But William Sawalich, who last pitted in 127 into stage 2, he had stayed out under that last caution to establish some track position. He doesn't pit here. He's going to be the race leader, but on older tires, they're just going to run this thing out. This is a very interesting call for a rookie driver.
It is. When he got that track position, he had good enough pace, and he only has really a 12-lap difference in green flag laps on these tires to these newer tires, so he's not in a terrible position.
And now we do the choose. And it's going to be an all-rookie front row, both from Joe Gibbs Racing. William Sawalich inside of Taylor Gray. What about the 54, Kim?
Yeah, you saw that race off pit road. I got to point out, that was one of the pit stalls we talked about before the race. That pit stall won from winning the pole last weekend. Worked his advantage during that last stop. And something that you may want to note, the car that Taylor Gray is driving, that chassis is the one that Eric Almirola won with both races last year, Dylan.
Yeah, I did just confirm with Jeff Henry, crew chief on the 18. Their plan is to stay out. He said we've had top 5 speed all weekend, just have to find a way to get up front and stay there. They've got track position for now.
You know, Jeff Mendering, the crew chief for Brandon Jones, when he won here 2022, they ran long in the final stage, playing a similar strategy with William Sawalich. Jason Ratcliffe calling the shots for the 54 at Taylor Gray, the winningest crew chief in the history of the Xfinity Series. Two young guys.
Here we go again. We're green with 67 to go. Sawalich had the inside lane. See if he can hold it against Taylor Gray. Looks like he won't be able to. It's going to be a 3 wide. Sheldon Creed trying to force the issue here, but Taylor Gray gets by to take the lead.
That was such a tough position for Sawalich trying to get the inside there. Taylor Gray tried.
Man, Creed does not want to let the 54 get away. Here's Sammy Smith to the inside to get to 4th place. Creed 2nd. Now Sammy Smith looks like he's going to get 3rd.
Unfortunately, you get shoved out here, and it is so hard when drivers have 30 lap pressure tires driving around you. Sammy Smith, the next in line.
His strategy really depended, as you put it, on getting into the lead, getting a little bit of a gap like his teammate Taylor Gray has done here, and then trying to just manage your laps.
Sawalich back to 4th. Brennan Jones now in 5th. Look at Dean Thompson up in 8th place. He's stuck on the outside, though. So he'll need to find a way to merge back in traffic. Ooh! Zumai tried to force his way past Almirola. We had another 4-3 back in the track, back in the pack. Perez, Sanchez, and Dye. That forced the 48 way out of the groove. Sammy Smith to the inside of Sheldon Creed. He was second here last year, I think. Can the 8 chase down the 54? We got a quarter of the race to go.
Searching for what they want inside this race car. Jeremy showed with a lot of speed this weekend, but still just trying to find what they want inside for just Algarve.
Caution again? For what? And it's the 07 of Carson Ware. The Costa Oil Chevrolet. Oh. What is that logo?
Running 20, 30 laps as we get into this run. If they're able to have that transition, that's where they'll really start to pay off on having just lesser laps on those tires compared to some of the leaders ahead of them.
See what happens to the 07 here, Carson Ware.
Top of your screen right there near the CW Sports logo. Already has been spun around here down in turns 1 and 2. Simple loop, but he's going to end up sitting there trying to get it refired. Long enough that even the leaders got back to him and got him, so NASCAR will throw a caution.
There's so much going on in the latter part of this race. And look at Taylor Gray, who's trying to win, and William Sawalich now going to make a pit stop. So they tried to stay out. They lost all the track position. You don't want to go home with a set of tires, so the 18 is in, Dylan.
Yeah, and I think, you know, if you put tires on here, maybe you just get enough yellows and everybody's bunched up together that you can come out a net positive on this. So kind of had their bend made and just have to adjust on the fly here. A little slow on the left front. You see they're not going to be a huge penalty, but see what Sawalich can do. He's going to have to pass a lot of cars here with the final 50 laps or so.
But I would say something to give him a little hope is what we established out of Eckes and Adai. You know, after that last cycle of pit stops, I thought they might be in some trouble, but they've already worked their way back. Here's the most difficult thing. Showing 32 cars on the lead lap. So, you know, some of those are damaged and going to be well off the pace. May even let him pull up a little bit for the restart, but he's going to have to pass a lot of cars, as Dylan said, trying to establish a net gain here.
Yeah, he's have to do some serious work. Going to want some green flag running here to try and make those tires work for him and have that advantage to kind of cut through the field and maybe get one of those later cautions or a sequence of cautions once you've got the track position that sort of bunches up the field and gives you the chance to use your better tires.
Aerial coverage brought to you by the Lucas Oil helicopter. Such a fun time of year in the Xfinity Series. I always feel like I've gone back in time when I come here to Martinsville. I mentioned the fact it's throwback weekend next Saturday at Darlington. In a couple of weeks we're at Bristol. We got some classics on the schedule right now.
Two great short tracks and one of the greatest ovals for a NASCAR stock car in Darlington. That wore-out surface running right next to the wall and all over that place. One of my favorite racetracks, I think a fan favorite as well for a lot of reasons. But this place definitely has lived up to its name to be Martinsville, the paperclip short track that has all sorts of action.
Oh yeah, and the calm eyes of Garrett Smithley. This is our old house life with Michelle Bowers onboard camera. next time we'll do the choose. I look at all the drivers that have led laps today. Connor Zilic starts on the pole, wins the first 2 stages, led 99 laps, but he's had a lot of damage, beating up race car for him. Taylor Gray's taken over here in the final stages, led 33 laps. Eckes led those 22. Brandon Jones had that time at the front. He's led 22 laps, and he's in a decent spot right now up there in 4th. He could make something happen. Eric Almirola swept the races here last year, has led 7 laps today, and is in the 6th position prior to the choose.
He really struggled there as we got into stage 3 in terms of getting swamped in some traffic. Wasn't able to cut through it as well as Justin Allgaier and Taylor Gray. Lost a few positions, and that's put him in a tough spot. Just doesn't look like he quite has the short run speed compared to some of the others.
Sometimes that driver in second, taking the low lane, going behind the race leader. This time Sammy Smith takes the outside. Been a great track for Sammy Smith. Justin Allgaier radio, the 7 starting right behind his teammate here.
To be honest with you, I wish you built a tank and I could just drive you guys like these guys all do. But he done good. Not who we are. Let's stick to our game plan.
A tank. Some of them have tried to act like their car's a tank.
That's the mentality sometimes here.
His looks fairly clean. I think that could pay off for him, though. I wouldn't be too upset having a big car like that with 54 to go there in Martinsville, especially in this race that we see.
He just kind of hovered last week in Miami. You know,
Yeah, I know. He's just there in the top
you get a late restart. Okay.
All right, here we go again.
53 to go. Green once again in Martinsville.
Really strong restart by Sammy Smith.
I mean, they're trying to hang with Taylor Gray.
Going to give him a shot to contend with Taylor Gray down to 3 and 4.
He's stuck on that outside. Granted, I think, well, Sheldon Creed was not able to get by Taylor Gray earlier there.
Especially as we hit the final portion.
Though Taylor was able to overpower Sawalich on the outside.
Sammy Smith battling hard in that outside lane.
And if you're Taylor Gray, what you try to do is
Allgaier's past Creed to lead the dash for cash.
a little bit as you enter a little higher, not all the way down to that curve, trying to force that.
Gray takes the lead. He's clear.
Big sigh of relief for driver 54.
Once he gets booted out of the way.
From the outside lane up to 3rd, jumps in front of Sheldon Creed. That is big because the 7 and 00 racing for the dash for cash. So is Austin Hill, who's in the top 10. Jesse Love started at the back today.
He's up to 8th. And Almirola's worked his way back to 7th after getting moseyed out of the way. And we got another caution. It's Harrison Burton again.
I mean, what a difficult day for Harrison.
How many?
You know, he was almost an innocent bystander in a lot of respects in that first incident, Corey Day.
I didn't realize that Alfredo, I think, is out of the race.
That moment has just been bad to worse.
What is that?
When you came in here with so much
Like a
momentum,
cup
strong races and
caught under Austin Hill. There it
I
goes.
knew he was really positive about what they would do. That team spoke to him this morning. He said, you know, we've just been hitting base hits. We're just building this organization up. We're getting the right position. But today has been definitely a tough one.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing for him, the way it played out early, he was unable to get any stage points despite the fact they qualified in the top 10. And so when that happens, and then you have this kind of result, it's tough. to make
What
it
happened?
out. Another caution for the 9th time today. A lot of door slams.
We can't even see what happened.
You don't have to settle for just one delicious dish at Olive Garden.
Well, I do if I want to watch my cholesterol. Oh, what happened to Almirola?
I mean, some of the newest tires towards the top 10.
Eric Almirola made a pit stop there.
That doesn't surprise me, considering they were struggling pretty hard as we got to stage 3 here. He was stuck on the outside,
It's just so
losing a
hard,
lot of positions.
to find the balance because, you lose all that track position and now you got to get it back. But if you're, as you said, if you're going in the wrong direction, I mean, it's so hard to figure out what the best plan of attack is. Kim?
Yeah, and he knew he did not have the car to win. He just has been fighting balance all afternoon long. Couldn't roll to the center fast enough. Just a really tight condition. So they did make a somewhat significant adjustment, put scuffed tires on, and took a splash of fuel.
Sometimes in this place, you just want to pull the ripcord. Let's do something different. Flip it over, try something different, and you almost get the feel as you start to fall back in these runs, and as he was stuck on the outside at times and just couldn't make any headway, you got to just try and do something different and see if you can stop the bleeding a little bit. Now he's got a lot of positions to make up, but you potentially turn that into positive momentum as opposed to just falling back to the field.
Corey Day did get a penalty. He came down. Making his debut. He was 2 laps down after he got involved in that early crash. They've really not been able to find their way back, but adding insult to injury, a penalty there. We do the choose. Gray takes the inside lane. Sammy Smith again takes the outside. Justin Allgaier this time in third prior to the choose decides to go to the inside lane. Allgaier trying to win the Dash for Cash for a second week in a row, and we've added a lap here because Greg Van Alst stopped in the 35. But for Justin Allgaier, he's already
Greg Van Alst. He is maybe just waiting for the people to pass by.
Again today, not only you win it, you set yourself up to be eligible again in 2 weeks at Bristol. We're not doing the Dash for Cash next Saturday at Darlington because throwback weekend, we didn't want to take away from that. But he would be eligible again at Bristol. And here's the other thing. I mean, he just continues to put him in a better spot to win this race. He's going for his 3rd consecutive victory. Wins at Las Vegas and Miami the last 2 weeks.
It's amazing. If he's able to get this done, that'll be $700,000 in his career in the Dash for Cash. If he was able to sweep all 4 here this year, it'll be close to $1 million. So he's
No, you do get $1 million.
done well with that Dash.
It's an increase from 400,000 to 1 million.
Right behind him, a driver that's a little dinged, right? And ironically, it happened to Brandon Jones when he was leading the race. But when he spent that time out front, he was able to turn our fastest lap of the day, the Xfinity fastest lap. Case in point, at the end of this race, Jones looking for a 4th consecutive top 10 finish. And you said it in the pre-race. First 3 races, he makes his return to Joe Gibbs Racing, did not go his way. Average finish outside the top 25. But the last 3 weeks have been outstanding for him. He's getting it done today at Martinsville. Great racetrack, got a wonderful history here. He's won at Darlington, where we go next week. So some real opportunities ahead for that 20 team.
And Martin, that instant when he was in the lead, he was really looking like he was one of the top contenders against the 88 early in this race. Speed-wise, you see everyone weaving around and trying to keep those tires as clean as you can as we get these multiple restarts. You see all that rubber that laid down. All these cars start picking that rubber up under caution. You're trying to get those tires as clean as you can. It's really important. It's really difficult to do here. It's easy to spin the tires. It's really easy not to have them cleaned up as you go off into turn 1 and not have the grip that you want.
Big restart coming.
Here we go again.
Gray and Sammy Smith on the front row.
Green, green, green at Martinsville, and a great start for Taylor Gray. Allgaier now trying to get the inside of Sammy Smith for 2nd spot. Ooh. Austin Hill sliding the bank to get to the bottom groove.
Teammates, will they be friendly? Allgaier says you're not getting down in front of me.
Someone's got to go after the 54.
Sheldon Creed right there as well. We're thinking Dash for Cash. We're thinking first career victory. So much on the line with 41.
Oh, Dean Thompson's around, and we have our, I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11th caution, I think.
Smith there was really crowding Justin Allgaier, trying to get real aggressive, pinching him down towards the curve and trying to get a run off the corner, and Justin Allgaier was taking none of it.
Thompson was 13th and really had been enjoying a nice.
It had been a good day until that happened.
Ryan Ellis gets the free pass. Virginia driver. He's going to drivers on the lead lap. 10 cautions today. Getting close to our average of 13 since we came back here in 2020.
We're going to get a look back at what happened to Dean Thompson. Keep an eye on that green, lime green and white car of Sam Mayer. It actually looks like Dean was trying to get beneath Christian Eckes a little bit and just lost the rear there. Yeah, just lost, you sort of pinch off the entry as you're trying to get lower and lower underneath Christian Eckes. And this is easy to do because you see that space and that room and the real estate down below. But when you get down there, the tracks can be, if you're way lower, a little dirtier. And you then have to sort of slow the car up more than you anticipated. And you do that, you lock the rears, spin around. That's what happened to Dean Thompson.
Celsius onboard camera, the view for Jeb Burton.
What have we seen 3 or 4 times today? This exact scenario of drivers just basically, just lock the rears way early, trying to pinch off the entry and get down to the inside with 16 of Eckes. And I mean, that's the 3rd or 4th time I mentioned that we've seen someone lock the rears, get a bit of almost wheel hop, and spin around as you're trying to get the inside. It shows you the fine line that these drivers and these race cars are on when you're in the braking zones here at Martinsville. There's a lot of opportunity because the braking zones are large. There's a lot of chance to try and make an aggressive move, but at some point you got to get that car stopped. And when you're asking to do a lot without turning at the entry of the corner, that can happen.
You're not going to make a pit stop here unless you just have a really significant problem. All these teams are out of tires and you want the track position late in the race. But let's give a little reset here and walk you through the top 10. Taylor Gray, been great today, led 50 laps. Trying to get his first career victory, rookie driver from New Mexico. Sammy Smith has finished 2nd here on 2 different occasions. Good start to the year.
He's going for win number 3.
Driver from Iowa.
Nelson, defending champ.
3 wins here in the last 9 races.
He's got 3 wins.
Justin Allgaier chasing the dash for cash. Our reigning champ is 3rd.
Oh, it's in 3 in the last 9 races. Okay, or something. Sheldon Creed. Brandon Jones hasn't won since he was last here 3 years ago.
Martinsville 2022. He's found some tough times today, but he's 5th. I don't know how, but Carson Quapple's also had his fair share of problems.
Wait, he's in 6th? Are you kidding me? That car is bruised and battered. Austin Hill looking for his first short track victory.
RCR teammates going for win number 100.
That's right. RCR is going for their 100th win.
Hill is 7th, Love is 8th. And now we get to choose. Going to get this restart. 35 laps to go.
I was curious to see what Sammy Smith might do there in terms of going behind Taylor Gray or taking the outside. He lets him take the outside. He was having a little bit of success right as that caution came out of trying to fend off Justin Allgaier on the bottom. Thinks he might have a chance there on the outside.
All these restarts, it's great for Gray to be in control of the race. That's what you want. You wouldn't give up the top spot. But you have so many restarts. Gosh, you start showing your hand a little bit, right? I mean, you run out of cards to play. Here's to radio Jesse Love.
I think we can win this race, so I think we should go. So we're not going on a bottom. I think it's smell like it, and I agree.
I've made that decision plenty of times here at Martinsville. I think it worked all but once. So, but hey, he thinks he's got the car. He wants to make some headway on the top. See if it works for him.
35 laps to 7.
Here we go again. We're green, green, green at Martinsville. Another great start for Taylor Gray. Gray's away again. 3 wide there. Eckes, Hill, and Love. Love's going to pass his teammate.
Trying to make it work into turn 3. Could get physical here. Allgaier going after his teammate for 2nd. 7 and 8 side by side. Side by side behind him as well for 4th. Brandon Jones, bright yellow.
Ah, Quapple's around! And Jesse Love runs into him. The 12th 11th caution. No, that's 11th. Okay. Good Lord.
We heard Jesse wanted to take the top to try and make some headway, but there's a ton of risk of being out there, and this is exactly it, being caught up in someone else's mess. These two are playing bumper cars.
Damn, man.
One secret of events that happened here. Being on the outside is a lot of opportunity, but you can get caught up in something that you're just not even a part of because so
That's just the.
Eckes, who may have been hit by Austin Hill, if you remember back to the beginning of the restart. Eckes was real aggressive going to the inside, and
Austin Hill into Eckes into Love into Quapple.
And eventually to Jesse Love, who gets into Carson Quapple. Bit of retaliation probably also.
A recovery ruined, and Jesse Love is on pit road.
Look at our Dash for Cash drivers. They're all in the top 10. Everyone's still very much alive. Jesse Love smoking on pit road. You know, he could have 2 finishes outside the top 10. Dating to Darlington last fall. I mean, this driver has really been rolling. Latter part of 2024, early portion of 25, but his day is done. Second time outside the top 10 this season for Jesse Love.
I know how frustrating that could be, especially you get this late portion of the race. You feel like you got the car to compete. You make that choice to go to the outside, trying to make something happen, and then get caught up in something of 2 drivers that were sort of upset with each other. And they were in this awkward position of staring at each other, basically able to wave, look at each other's eyes. And so it's an interesting position to be in as a race car driver, race cars, and trying to get going, trying to give each other space.
Oh.
And another bit of contact.
You know, for Jesse Love, though, you win the season opener at Daytona, and it takes a lot of pressure.
Oh, Jesse Love's out. Okay.
Inevitably, you're going to have days like today. You start in the rear, you have a hard time finding the track position, even when you get it. You get in some compromising positions in a place like Martinsville. You got to win in the bank. You know you're going to the playoffs. Load it up, go to Darlington, live to fight another day. A lot of cautions laid here at Martinsville.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, Batemobile, not too fast, baby.
Just one. So long, dermatologist. That's why you need the real
Go home, Bateman. Do a podcast or something. That's hurtful.
So don't settle for just any insurance.
What kind?
Sarah
Just a random Batman commercial? Good go. Batman State Farm. All right.
Critics are calling the CW's hit new series Good Cop, Bad Cop, smart, charming, and endearing.
Jeff Burton online. Some of these guys needed to have the experience of racing with Jack Ingram and Tommy Ellis. Denny Hamlin. Martinsville's a track that could use a avoidable contact penalty.
NASCAR Xfinity Series is the first short track race of the year. Proud to be bringing it to you on CW with Martin Blickerman. I'm Adam Alexander. Great coverage in the pits today. Dylan Welch, Kim Coon. Over in the CW garage is Carla Metz. And here's one of the big storylines this time of year. We do the Dash for Cash, race number 2. And it was Justin Allgaier who won it last week, but all 4 drivers...
Jordan Bianchi, 11 cautions and 11 lead changes.
Somehow these 4 all still have a shot. You look at Justin Allgaier leading in 3rd, then back to Austin Hill in 8th. None of them are out of it by any means right now, especially for what we've seen on some of these restarts and the amount of contact out there.
Well, we just saw running 6th and 7th, Carson Quapple, Jesse Love, and boom, just like that, they're out of position.
That's all it takes. Just one corner, a bad bump, the wrong positioning, being overly aggressive. Someone else, in the case of Jesse Love, getting angry and wanting to retaliate. Another driver ends your day.
All right.
None of your own doing. That's what happens here at Martinsville. That's why none of those Dash for Cash drivers are out of a chance at that money.
Here's a driver that I'm really curious about. One, because his car looks like it's virtually destroyed, Christian Eckes, but also they played a different strategy. They've got fresher tires than those other drivers up there in the top 10. What does that mean now? I don't know. But I'm not sure we'll find out unless we get a little bit of a green flag run, and we really haven't, Dylan.
The truck series was cleaner than this.
Car, I feel like how many times this year have we commented on the 16 car that looks like this, and they still, sometimes turn it into good results. So this kind of looks like a Martinsville car. But it's interesting because Christian told me yesterday he knows the feeling that he needs in a car. He's been so good here in the truck, swept the races last year. He said, I know the feeling that I need, and we got it on the sim, and was really happy with it yesterday. Just battled some braking issues. So this is kind of what they expected, and now that they've got this tire advantage, I think they may run out of laps if we keep getting yellows, but they certainly have been able to move forward here. So I don't know whether they want to go green or whether the yellows are helping them or hurting them, but they're in a good spot for sure.
That's a great point, Dylan. I was thinking the exact same thing looking at that race car. It's reminiscent of him at Coda, where basically every corner of that race car was beat up and ripped off, and he got a top 5 there. Seems to be a mark of Christian Eckes in the 16 car. No matter the amount of damage, they seem to still be able to find some good finishes. And he's definitely in a good position as he was coming back in front of the 21 of Austin Hill through all of that mess that went down in turn 1, just outside the top 5.
The way that the hood, the nose of the 16 is caved in, it kind of looks like a truck nose.
Top 10s. Right behind him, Jeff Burton coming from the rear today. And you look at Daniel Dye here, but Jeb has put up with a lot, and he's 10th, trying to get a third top 10 finish in the last 4 races here, which would be remarkable for that team who came in on the positive side of the playoff cut line. Brennan Poole looking for another top 15. He had top 15s in both races here a season ago.
Major recovery for Jeff Burton there. He was a lap down towards the end of stage 1 and has gotten all the way back here to be in the top 10. And that's something we've seen Jeff Burton do often, is just grind out the races and find a way to be right there in the top 10 and when it matters.
Talk about being a lap down. Dr. Patrick Starpoli was a lap down. Got a free pass. And when we told that story, I'm like, this has already been a good day. You've just hung in
Staropoli's in 15th.
debut running part-time. He finds himself in a 15th position racing for Sam Hunt. Chris Wright right behind him trying to get his best run of the year. You look, really from 10th to 20th, there are so many drivers that at some point today have been in a compromising position. And you don't have to drift too far back. And there is the 88 once again of Connor Zilic, who won the first 2 stages from the pole and had all kinds of damage. Matt Benedetto, Jeremy Clements was a lap down, and there you see the man that led us to green earlier today. And my goodness, that car.
Currently 19th.
Well, then that last incident that he was in, they were able to come down pit road and actually clear that right front there, which was kind of falling into the tire a little bit as we get this wonderful shot. The sun setting the hills here.
This is a beautiful part of the country. The old Lucas Oil helicopter.
The southern Virginia.
We started this race with the sun sort of beating on the racetrack, a really higher temperature.
You think we should have been done, but realistically we should have been done by now.
But as that sun sets, we're starting to see the lights take more effect on the Martinsville Speedway, and that means this racetrack is going to get more grip. It's going to change things a little bit.
32 cars on the lead lap. We get to choose with 23 to go, so we'll go green with 22 remaining. Sammy Smith changing it up. Goes to the inside, and you know what that means? Allgaier now gets the restart on the front row.
Oh boy.
I think Sammy Smith gave it enough attempts to know if it was going to work or not. And he finally has chosen that bottom, which I think was a smart move to give himself a better chance. He was never quite able to clear Justin Allgaier.
What's Allgaier's reaction to that? When Smith goes down there, what's he thinking as he gets the front row?
Possibly thinks, because he's one of the only cars I've seen take the lead in the entirety of this race from the outside, as he did earlier to Connor Zilic. He's going to come down to the restart and really nailing that, making sure those tires are clean here, but if anyone can get it done on the outside, it's just Allgaier who's done it once before.
Taylor Grace celebrated a birthday this week. Justin Allgaier said, "Merry Christmas to me," as he gets the front row alongside the rookie.
Could be a blessing or a curse, we're not sure.
A lot going on here. 22 to go. Gonna be fun to
Here we go again. We're green. just make it through the damn, make it to the rest of the race clean. That's what I want to know. Taylor Gray gets away again. Oh, big contact between teammates, the 7 and the 8. Oh! I thought I saw smoke from the 54. Maybe it was just something that was put down in the turns. I don't know. Sammy Smith's going to get by. Yes, he will. Brandon Jones up to 4th. 2/3 of a second gap from Taylor Gray to Sammy Smith. And increasing. Dye trying to get to the inside of his teammate. Backs out. No! 3 wide. It looks like he might get passed by. Ah, come on! That was, oh my God! Holy shit! Eckes, Williams, Sanchez, Kyle Sieg, and Daniel Dye looked like he hopped off the ground. For Christ's sake, this is the 12th caution. We've had more cautions than lead changes. And Snyder is also dead. What the hell is going on?
Shot on board, Daniel Dye there, watching the 16 get turned around.
See him throw his helmet inside the AMR safety truck. DNF last week when he lost an engine. It'll be the same today for Christian Eckes. A wreck inside of 20 laps to go.
And you just see Daniel Dye just late lunge.
Stupid ass move.
Christian Eckes acknowledges that.
Mayer's not helping that, by the way. Good God. Where did Kyle Sieg come into this? It looked like a separate incident with him and Snyder, I think. Or something. I don't. What the hell? Mayer.
Really
Looks like
there for Sam Mayer. He's trying to get going. Eckes is just not able. He's already.
like all 3 call a red flag. Come on.
At that point, there was no hanging on to it.
You know, we've been celebrating the success of Team Colleague, and all of their drivers had something today to shout about, but unfortunately, each of them involved in this incident. The worst of it, the 10 of Daniel Dye, the 16 of Christian Eckes. With Williams, Josh got a piece of that as well.
Well, it's I mean, Mayer's the one hitting the car. What even is audible? They've been on his who? Audible.
When he got just down there, if you're looking at Chris Rice here, who watches 2 of his cars wreck out of the top 10.
Scott Mayer, right?
President and Team Colleague, yeah.
And really, you know, both those drivers will have to discuss that one afterwards, because I think had Daniel not made that move and put Christian in that awkward position, not able to turn down to turn 1, they wouldn't have ended up in the middle and end up getting spun out by Sam Mayer.
Free pass here goes to Corey Day. That's good for driver 17. Taylor Gray leading. 18 laps remain at Martinsville. The Wheeler caution lights on for a
Oh, I guess I can finish submitting this job application. This is so stupid. Oh, there's a job application submitted, so.
Pretty much everybody in the field. So obviously super disappointed. Wish we could have saw that one out. We had a little bit of a tire advantage and got through it. So yeah, great.
You mentioned the 41 twice. That's Sam Mayer. Does this necessitate a conversation?
He's not going to change anything. I mean, whatever. Moving on.
That takes me back to the radio from Justin Allgaier. You know, when he restarted outside row 2, and he's having a conversation with the team, and he talks about how to handle these situations, right? I don't want to bulldoze my way through there, but I feel like, and I don't want to place a blanket over every driver in the field, but you know this, when you're in these situations and you get to one of these restarts late, it's like, I gotta go, and sometimes aggression takes over.
And, you know, for Sam Mayer in that position, you know, he was definitely a little bit aggressive in attaching the rear bumper and sort of drive, keeping that going through as you saw the 16 getting as sideways as he did. And Sam has been historically an aggressive driver. You know, I've had my run-ins with him over the last couple of years for sure. We've had to talk it out. And he's a really talented race car driver. He's a very fast race car driver, but he does put himself in positions like that where he seems to just let aggression get the better of him, not release the car in front of him, maybe just let that not happen where the 16 spins out and go and race it out into the next set of corners. So I know Christian said it's not worth speaking to him, but I think it is because that's just part of the process of racing 33 weeks over a whole season against some of the same competitors. You're going to have run-ins, and you've got to find a way to potentially make that work for you guys or work it out. But for Sam Mayer there, in terms of what he was doing, it definitely was slightly aggressive. And I think when Christian looks back at that replay there, what happened, he also
Wait.
in the middle.
How many laps under caution have we had now?
We're talking about Sam Mayer. He is 7th right now. Teammate Sheldon Creed is 5th.
How many green laps have we done since like lap 189, 178, 5 maybe? So
answer to the trivia question, each of the last 4 runs have been 4 green flag laps or less. I mean, that's incredible.
That's bad.
We cursed it by saying we were not on pace.
We've had 232 laps. I don't know how much of it was under.
Yes, just talk to Jonathan Tony, the crew chief.
He's laid back.
Right? He is, Dylan.
Trying to.
And as we get ready to, I think, fire the engines here, it sounds like we'll get JT's thoughts here real quick. So, what do you do to keep Sheldon's a pretty calm guy, but with all these restarts, what was your message to him as we?
Okay, raw feed's not going to help me.
You know, it's going to be crazy. You know, he's a pro. You know, he's been here and done this before, so he knows what to do. Don't really have to pump him up or keep him calm in any way. It's been a tough day, been a tough battle for us qualifying yesterday. Didn't go the way we wanted, but Sheldon showed a lot of experience and showed a lot of maturity. You know, here keeping us in a position, and we're in a position, so that's all we can ask for.
I heard him say that he felt like the entry was still a little free. I know you guys have battled that. Do you feel like that makes you vulnerable in any spot at all, or how do you look at that?
I think, starting on the outside, of course, that wasn't helping us none. We'll see how this choose goes here. Maybe we can get to the bottom, and maybe that'll kind of help some of that. But, yeah, we'll be short run to go. We'll be elbows up now, so we'll see what happens.
Thanks for your time. Sheldon Creed will restart 5th, Kim.
And Jesse Love finally out of the care center. He was involved in the incident before the incident that brought out this red flag. We saw some frustration from you getting out of the car. What happened, and why were you so upset?
I didn't show that much frustration. I actually feel like I kept my cool pretty good there, but man, I thought our car was really good. We had one stage of the race. So there's the replay. It's not ideal. Obviously, I'm bummer to the one car. He had to be involved in that debacle. He didn't do nothing wrong all day, and I didn't really feel like I did much wrong all day. I really tried my damnedest all day to not piss people off, and I really felt like I did a good job at that. I had a lot of pick and choose moments and decided to give a lot and keep ourselves in position to the end, and I thought we had a shot to win there. Once we got clear of the 21 and the 16 and whoever else I got clear out of there, but I thought in the 19, I think. But yeah, I thought we had a car to win there. It was fast, it was clean, mobile, and it just didn't work out. So I'm definitely frustrated, but I'm more so upset for my team because it's a place that we've struggled at in the past. We put a lot of work into it. So to have that happen to us is obviously a big bummer, but there's still a lot to be proud of today. We came from the back, and even though they get stage points, we're still moving forward each part of the race. We made a bad adjustment one time, and we were stopping and got that right back out of it right away, and put us right back in behind. So looking forward to Darlington. Hope we can go kick some butt there. It's a good racetrack for me, good racetrack for our team, and we can go rebound really good there.
Early into Jesse Love's day.
The final box score will show he started in the rear, finished 36th, but he said it. Passed a lot of cars, hopefully gained some knowledge for the playoff race here in October. Under the red flag.
There have been.
You know, I don't know what everyone is doing there the past, I don't know, 30 or 40 laps. They're just racing like it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why we're wrecking on the straightaway at Martinsville. Obviously, I really didn't have anywhere to go. Kind of an off day for my 48. We definitely were not as fast as Xfinity Mobile, but probably are in position to get a top 10. And yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. And yeah, ready to get to some real racing next week.
That's Nick Sanchez.
Darlington next
Feel
week.
the frustration off of all these drivers. And I hate that Kim drew the short straw. She's got to be one of the care center here. I love them.
We're yellow again. Now I hope Taylor Gray can hold on. This is getting ridiculous. Oh yeah, I forgot. Last time he was here, he got booted by Christian Eckes, and honestly, that was a pretty clean move, all things considered. I remember I was pissed off at it. But it would be sweet to return to the track where he almost won it last time to get his first career win in the top 3 series.
Fast forward to today, and he's in position to maybe get his first career Xfinity win.
Absolutely massive, and it just shows you how if you got the speed to be in the position that he was in that truck race, to get moved out of the way from the win, he was able to carry that into the Xfinity series, and he's been absolutely flawless today. From the restarts to driving to the field, you look how clean that race car is. Just a few donuts on the right side, that's nothing compared to what we've seen here today. And out there, considering he had to drive through the field at one point and did it in a perfect way, and he's been nailing the restarts, Kim.
And you're seeing crew chief Jason Radcliffe. I know we mentioned it earlier, the winningest crew chief in NASCAR Xfinity Series history at 57, looking to make it 15 here today. And that Martinsville talk, well, it has still eluded him. I talked with him earlier, and he said, man, a win at Martinsville for me would probably be bigger than Daytona. He said, if you go win at a place like Martinsville, Darlington, Bristol, like a gritty place, that just ranks so high on your list of achievements as a crew chief.
And you know, he was on the competition side, competition director last year. But this year comes back to sit on the pit box, be a crew chief, and that's what everyone wants. Kim referenced. Clock. I mean, the trophy that means so much to so many, that's what they hand out when you win here in Martinsville, Virginia. The choose will come with 13 to go. There'll be 12 remaining when we go green. Sammy Smith to the inside again. Allgaier gets up there on the front row.
For sure, it was probably felt like that was better than me on the outside.
All right, let's see how this goes. We got restart with 12 to go.
Winning here is a huge mark for any team, any driver, and the crew chiefs. Everyone understands the history, the importance of this place. Let's listen to 20.
That's the way to the go-kart track. We got all our friends with us. We don't need any of them out there. That's right.
Hey, we talk about all the wins for Jason Ratcliffe. Sam McCauley trying to win for the first time as a crew chief in the Xfinity Series. That would be huge for him. He's calling the shots for Brandon Jones. NASCAR is in.
After sitting under that red, really important to clean up those tires, get your brakes back up to temp, get that race car in the right position for this restart.
The middle reset, and now it's time to go.
Here we go again, please. Let's make it to the end. All right, green, green, green. Taylor Gray takes the lead again. That's what he does. Oh, someone's. If they're 4 wide back in the pack, I swear to God. Sammy Smith to second. Someone's smoking like hell. No, Almirola, he's got. Oh, come on, please don't. Ryan Sieg's got a left rear smoking. He's, I don't even, season 12. Ten to go. Fastest lap, Sammy Smith. Hill and Creed doing that for second for the dash for cash. Sammy Smith is closing the gap. Oh, come on. Oh, we're still green. Zilich and Clements hit the wall. Oh, come on. God damn it. Like, we didn't make it 3 laps.
Walsh, remember?
Oh, so Wallace now too?
Strategy, tried to stay up front and ended up hitting and taking your tires a bit of damage through this. Walsh just gets in the back of Connor Zilic, spins him around.
Was it Sawalch getting into Zilic?
Especially when you get some 10 laps to go at Martinsville. We've seen it all race here.
Son of a
But this is
freaking
typical
hell.
Xfinity series where you're trying to be aggressive and move cars out of the way because getting stuck behind them for even just a corner or two corners can really slow your progress, but then you're losing the ability to get to the cars in front of you. That's just pretty hard.
That's stupid. Zilic is one of the cleanest drivers, one of.
Leading this race, but been a whole lot going on this afternoon.
All righty, Lee, you get powered up. We'll try to come back in and fix this down late lap here.
Just pop that right front tire of all that damage and rubbing the body work on it. And it's really, to your point, he was so good the first half of this race, but once he got put back into traffic, one thing I think he'll look back at, even though this race has been crazy, was he had a lot of damage quickly on that race car that put them in a really tough spot with all the speed that he had, and then it just compounds from there. When he looks ahead to being in Martinsville again in the playoffs, I think there's a lot he can take from this race in terms of obviously his speed, but also how you protect that race car when you're in traffic and trying to come back to the field with all the speed that he had. But it seems like there's not a lot of time to go in stage 3. There's an eternity in stage 3, even when it's just 50 or 60 laps at this place, and I think that when he looks back, there's a lot to learn from this one.
I look at Zilic and I think about what they said on the radio. Let's try to pit. Let's try to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah.
Usually that can pay big dividends here, but today there's 29 cars on the lead lap, so it's hard to make much of it.
Look at Sammy, so like his car seems to be pretty clean.
You guys revisited the Truck Series race in Martinsville, talking about Tanner Gray and missing out on that championship race in Phoenix because of his Martinsville race. Well, let's remember Sammy Smith. He came into this race in the fall 100 points out of the elimination line, needing a win. Ultimately finishes runner-up to Eric Amarola. Very disappointing, just one spot short of making the race for the championship in Phoenix. A lot of disappointment there, but they focused that this weekend. They came, they unloaded very well. Richie Phillips said they were very confident about the car they had in practice, their long run. And talking about fire-off, you've seen the cadence of this race kind of get severed with the multiple restarts we've seen, but Phillip has encouraged his driver, saying you're having great launches. Sammy responding that he could be more aggressive, but he doesn't want to be taken out. So that balance on restarts of aggression and a little bit of caution, knowing that they potentially could be in the catbird seat here.
But if you think about it, Junior Motorsports has 3 wins this year with 2 different drivers. I mean, Sammy Smith wins. That would be 4 wins for the organization with 3 different drivers, only 7 races into the year. Those cars have had a ton of speed so far in 2025.
And everyone we speak to in the garage mentions that. When we say, hey, who do you pay attention to, they immediately go to the Junior Motorsports cars and paying attention to the speed that they had. And then one of those great runs out there through all this chaos, Brennan Poole and Alpha Prime Racing here currently in 7th. That's a huge day for them to be able to be in the top 10.
Well, just go back to last year. He finished 16th in points, and he did it by making the most out of every day. Did it a couple of times right here at Martinsville, in position to do it today. Behind him, Sam Mayer. We expect him to be up there, but if you go back behind Sam, in the 27, Jeff Burton didn't qualify yesterday. Electrical issue, starts in the back. At one time was a lap down. Very gutsy move to take a wave around, because sometimes that doesn't end well, but he was able to get the caution he needed to stay in the game all day long. And now we get to choose.
We've seen Sammy Smith take the bottom there behind Taylor Gray. One of the things that happened there on that restart, we got the single file and strung out just a little bit before the caution. Sammy Smith was catching Taylor Gray. Normally, before that, we'd seen Taylor get up to lead and start to drive away from everyone, but he was starting to catch. So if he can clear just Allgaier quickly, I think he potentially has the pace in that car to stick with Taylor Gray and get to the rear bumper.
It's going to be the 6th restart where Gray's been up there trying to hold him off. Going to be 2 laps to go. This is not overtime. This is to end it in regulation.
Okay.
Gray going for his first first career victory. To his right, Justin Allgaier looking to win for a third consecutive week. Also win that dash for cash. Hill's up there thinking about the money. Got Brandon Jones in the mix. Sammy Smith. So many good stories.
Can we please end this under green? Oh my God, it's a green-white checkered at Martinsville. What the hell is gonna happen? Who knows what's gonna happen? Green, green, green. Here comes the bump from Sammy Smith. Oh, Sammy Smith takes the lead, but can he hold on to it? The 54 has been rapid, trying to get back to the lead. Oh my God, please just keep it green. That's all I ask. 3 wide. Oh! Oh, come on! De Benedetto. This is the... Now he's got a torn... Now his hood's buckled and he's got a right front fender damage.
That was intense. Sammy Smith was about as aggressive as you could be without absolutely shipping Taylor Gray there down to turn 1. Knew the opportunity ahead of him with just a couple laps to go. And Taylor Gray did a great job of gathering it up somehow and still getting it off of turn 2 in a position to continue fighting there for the second position, which if he's given here will give him the option to restart back behind Sammy Smith and maybe return the favor.
That's the other thing. You use the scoring loops here, right? Because we're not on the final lap. And so where was everyone when the caution came out? That'll be big to determine where you are when it comes to putting yourself in line to make the choose.
We're at 14.
Great restart right in the back. And I mean, that's aggressive, but we've seen it here many times before at Martinsville, especially when you come down just a couple laps to go. You take that opportunity, knowing how fast the 54 has been. It might have been his best chance instead of having to race it out. Having to race side by side with Justin Allgaier, moved him out of the way, and Taylor Gray, as I mentioned, just did a great job getting going there.
Mentioned Matt De Benedetto, who brought out the caution.
Here we see back with Eric Almirola.
Who got in him there? Blaine Perkins. Another driver who's ever had to pay for anything in his life.
And sort of stuck there once again. NASCAR had to throw the caution because the leaders have been there quickly.
Let's go, Radio Taylor Gray, the 54.
And I don't disagree. It was aggressive. But they are given the chance to maybe repay the favor. I think
if you make that
we've seen it so often here, and it almost desensitized you in a lot of respects from our position here. Obviously, if I was in Taylor Gray's position, I'd be absolutely livid with the way you were treated there in the turn 1. But we see it so often, the way the bumpers line up these cars, it just gives you that opportunity to be that aggressive and move him out of the way. He didn't spin him out, but he did move him as hard as he could without spinning him out in this position. And Sammy Smith's spot, it's a chance to go win a clock, a place he's been close to before, and he felt like maybe his best opportunity to make it.
Here's what I've always thought. I know the caution came out, so it changed everything. But if you're going to move someone, you got to move them far enough they can't get back to you. Now you get the caution. He might line up right behind you for the overtime restart.
Exactly, and I expect that probably be the case. Or he'll be able to do the exact same move. Which if you're in Sammy Smith's position, you can't be too angry with if that's the case.
Hey, Allgaier, got pushed around a little bit there and did a nice job of hanging on to it because, you lose the track position here, your day is done. But he's got so much on the line. Not only is he thinking about the win, obviously the dash for cash, a big element in this thing as well. Sammy Smith, 2 career wins, started his career at Joe Gibbs Racing, won early in his rookie season, 2023 at Phoenix. Moved to Junior Motorsports last year, had to scratch and claw his way into the playoffs on points. Then he gets into the postseason. He's paired with his new crew chief, and that being Phil Bell. They won at Talladega. Kim talked about how close they were to making the championship 4. He was second here in the fall, trying to win again and get back to the playoffs is Sammy Smith, and now we get to choose.
Where does Taylor Gray go?
Yeah.
Looks like right to the bottom, right behind Sammy Smith.
And you know what? When Brandon Jones won here in 2022, he just kind of stayed out of everyone's way. A couple other drivers got physical with one another, and he was in the right position at the right time to take the lead and win it.
And that's absolutely what Brandon Jones' quick attention be thinking here. If those two get into it and get each other sort of stopped up in turns 1 and 2, he could utilize the outside to get by both of them in that case. the restart dominance so far.
By the stats, best passer today, Taylor Gray. Best defender, Sammy Smith.
Ooh.
Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Reset and do it again. If the leader gets back to the white flag, next flag ends the race. Front row, Sammy Smith, Brandon Johns. Watch Taylor Gray in row 2. It's
Here we go. Green, green, green. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. We already have one car in the wall. That was Staropoli. He got janked out. Piece of crap. Taylor Gray to the inside. Can he get back past Sammy Smith? Finally, white flag. Here we go. Taylor Gray's clear. Come on. Let's make it to the end. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be, what the hell? Austin Hill freaking wins Martinsville. That is oh my, what a crap. You gotta be kidding me. That is so fucking stupid. That is crap. What the hell? Creed's. The 100th win for RCR is a complete shit show. That is crap. Like, it's exactly like the end of 2023. Second win of the year for Austin Hill. Ugh. What are the final? Okay. Hill wins, Creed second, Allgaier third, Poole fourth, Mayer fifth, Thompson sixth, Dye seventh, eighth is Ryan Sieg, Chris Wright ninth, Sammy Smith in 10th. Absolute horseshit. Horrendous race.
You see the disappointment from Taylor Gray. I think absolutely that probably warrants some sort of conversation with Sammy Smith at some point.
Let's go to Dylan.
And the celebration down here, I think, is filled with as much disbelief as you can imagine. I don't even know where to start asking you how you ended up here. Did you expect at all to be standing here in victory lane at the end of this?
No, not at all. I mean, we restarted 7th there. I chose bottom just because of how rough everybody was on restarts, and I had to do what I had to do there on the last lap. Before I talk too much, I do gotta say, I'm extremely sorry to our teammate for getting in that wreck down in 1. Started wheel hopping a little bit, and once I got it under control, I hit the 16 and it took out the 2. So I feel really, really bad for wrecking a teammate like
That was horrendous. Where was he? Was 6th coming to the white flag. The top 5 all freaking torpedoed. Well, okay, Creed didn't. Like, what the? And of course, Sammy Smith decides to bomb it in the turn spins out Taylor Gray like an asshole. Just Allgaier tries to send it, and then the gate opens for Austin Hill. It was freaking stupid. And then there's this giant wreck on the front stretch.
100 victory in the Xfinity Series. That's so awesome. ECR engines are always so badass. But man, I'm in disbelief that we're in victory lane right now. It is unbelievable. I actually said during the race that I hated this place because of all the beating and banging that was going on. And to top it off, we won 100 grand. I forgot we even won that. So man, this is awesome. I got third place for the grandfather clock.
100 grand in his pocket and a 100th Xfinity Series win for RCR. Austin Hill, Tim, does it at Martinsville.
Yeah, another first-rate Martinsville finish for Taylor Gray. This time in the Xfinity Series, we are making the walk just to the Care Center. Sam, how do you come to terms with the end of that race and the moves you saw from Sammy Smith?
Yeah, it sucks, right? I feel like we had the best car all day. I can't thank everyone for Jokies Racing enough. I feel like we brought a really fast operator to Super, as fast as Xfinity Mobile. Just, it's unfortunate, man. It's the same story I've lived here for 2 years, 2 Martinsvilles in a row. So, it sucks, but it is what it is. Long year.
Is this something that ends here or something that you remember in races to come?
No, I mean, I don't know. It just depends.
Brandon Jones got hit. Daniel Dye.
In 2 weeks, another short track coming up on the schedule.
Hey, look, like I said,
That was so fucking stupid.
Sammy on the subsequent restart before this to Taylor Gray.
Seems to finish fucking 10th. Who else wrecked? Jeb Burton, Ryan Sieg.
This restart I felt like was completely inbounds for Taylor Gray to make, and then to come from 2 or 3 car lengths back and just slam and spin a guy out for the win on the final two corners is just too much.
Here it is. Overtime restart.
So right here, Taylor Gray gets in the back. Sammy Smith, but he does this in even a nicer way than Sammy did to him the restart prior. They end up side by side for the next lap. As they go down the back stretch here, they kept it pretty civil. Taylor Gray could have at any point sort of hit check Sammy Smith. I felt like he kept it really clean. Almost clears it off before, but Sammy Smith's able to get back. And then down here to 1 and 2. He does move up the track a little bit, but he's able to clear the 8 and gets out to about a 2-car length lead here. And then just to come from this far back, though, I mean, this is just...
It's absurd.
No one wants to see that. If you're a young kid watching this, that's too far.
10 leaders sets a new track record. Austin Hill needs only the last lap, but in dramatic fashion, he wins for a second time.
I'm done. That was horrendous to watch at the end. Thanks to everyone who showed up, and I'm sorry you had to listen to, well, if you're watching the race as well, I'm sorry you had to witness that. Tomorrow, the Cookout 400 and the Red Bull Grand Prix of the Americas for NASCAR Cup and MotoGP, respectively. Thank y'all so much for coming. Hope you were able to bear through that. BowserJrXD signing off.